Yo, what is good people? It is Monday night. Another top 10 alternatives. At least this week, anyways. Last week, I was over on TM's channel doing the Between the Lines with the great Geek Out with Roscoe and TM Nerdy. So if you haven't already, you can go and check that out and see what we drew. I'm pretty sure they have an awesome show tonight going on. What's the guy's name? This guy's from Twig. Kyle, what's his name? Sorry, guys. I'm Googling it real quick because I don't want to be wrong. Riveting Monday night. Kyle Stram. That's what it is. Pretty sure he is on there tonight. So awesome guy. You should definitely go check that out. Go show them some love. So lots and lots of people on Monday nights. It's a very popular evening now, apparently, or has been, anyways. So yeah, lots of good things going on. If you're new to this, I sit there and I take the cover price top 10 every week, at least every week that I'm here, and try to find a book for every single one that's an alternative to what's going on. Because let's be honest, nobody wants to pay full price for anything, especially nowadays. So that's what I do. Do a lot of community shouts out, hanging out with the chat. So let's go to the chat. Let's see what's going on. We got Comics by the Bay. What is up from Middle Eastern Florida? What's going on, Matt? Thank you so much for coming out. I appreciate you. Everybody, Comics by the Bay's got an awesome YouTube and Instagram. You should definitely go check it out. Go show them some love. Mr. Michael Baker, welcome back, 22. We missed you here last week. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Last week was actually a pretty cool list from what I saw as well. So I kind of debated, do I sit there and try to do something with it? But I just wound up taking the week off. I felt it best, especially with the way I'm feeling now. I'm not feeling too hip. But thank you, Baker. I appreciate you. Baker's got an awesome IG. You should definitely go check that out. Couching and slouching with C Bills. What's going on, homie? Kicks in the door. Hey, my people. I like that. That's awesome. What's going on, C Bizzle? Thank you so much for coming out and hanging out, man. C Bizzle's got an awesome YouTube and Instagram as well. So go show him some love. L Green Machine, what's going on? Howdy, little brother. Appreciate you coming out, Larry. Go check out his IG. Awesome guy. He's been selling some stuff lately. Trev the Shipping Guru. Hey, my guy 22. What's going on, homie? Thank you for coming out, showing some love. Everybody, please go show Trev some love. He just recently crossed, was it 400 or 500 subscribers? I can't remember now. But yeah, he's putting in some work, doing some awesome stuff. So go show him some love on IG and YouTube. Yo, Jonathan with Collectibles to Astonish. What's up? I'm here for the new look. I mean, top the new look. Yeah, this is my slow progress to my summertime facial beard, whatever it is. So yeah, not shock my kids and my wife. So thanks. By the way, Jonathan's got an awesome YouTube over there at Collectibles to Astonish. He's got an awesome IG as well. I think you can find him on Whatnot as well. So go show him some love on all the places. Mr. Brian LCS, what's going on, homie? Thank you for coming out. Brian's got an awesome YouTube channel and Instagram. And don't forget, the CBC Awards are coming up soon. We've got nominations coming up in May. So be getting those together. Be ready to see the categories that are coming up and nominate for your hopeful, finalists for the award show. I fully support it. I think it's awesome and I think it's fun. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. CBC Awards also has an IG, so be sure to go and check that out as well. Chop and Drop 2013 evening CBF. Thank you, sir, for coming out. I appreciate you. Chop's got an awesome IG and Instagram and IG and YouTube. So go show him some love over there. Hey, Larry, you won. So be sure to hit him up. Let's see. Going through the chat. Trev is already at 560-ish. Awesome. Super awesome. Everybody's saying hello, especially Collecting with Durs. Hello, my beautiful homies. He's hitting progress too on those subs as well. So go show him love over on IG and YouTube. He's an awesome guy with an awesome channel. him, Trev, and Brian all got some really cool artwork from our one and only Philtastic too. So shout out Phil over there at Philtastic. Go show him some love on his YouTube and IGs. Really cool pieces. So you'll get to see those on Instagram, more than likely on YouTube, eventually on their channels. And so yeah, go show them some love. Go check out his stuff. In the meantime, let's check out these top tens. All right, so that's a preview of what's number one. If you haven't looked already, come on. There you go. All right. Coming in at number 10. Oh, we got, yes. Thank you so much, Trev, for doing that. I appreciate you. Yeah, I think Dur's got one, Trev got one, Brian got one. I think that's it. But there you go. Yes, go check the man out. Go show him some love. I appreciate that. Yeah, if y'all will just, hey, anybody and everybody's moderators, y'all just start dropping. Whenever I'm calling people out, y'all just drop whoever. Just whoever, their links, whatever. Just drop them. Star Wars: The Force Awakens adaptation. Number one. This is going to be like the first appearance of a good bit of people from that Force Awakens series. So we got the big one right here, though, is Rey, because they just announced they're going to do a trilogy of the like new Star Wars movies, and Rey was going to be like the focal point of that, or she was going to be involved. So people are looking to get that first appearance. Near Mint's going for $18. There's lots of other ones. This is the one to be on the lookout for right here. This 1 in 300, if I'm not mistaken. I like that 1 in 100. That's a cool one too. There's also these photo variants right here. There's like a whole slew of photo variants. Apparently I didn't know that they're 1 in 15. I got several of these, not the whole collection yet though, but those go for a good bit. So yeah, I think they got like Harrison Ford's Solo and oh, what's her name? Blanking, turning my nerd card. Princess Leia, anyways. They got hers. She got a photo variant as well. So they're pretty cool. My alternative to this book, though, right here is High Republic number 2. I don't know if it's confirmed, so I'm gonna say rumor mill is that we're gonna get Vernestra Rowe in the Acolytes TV show, if I'm not mistaken. So I've heard that she's been cast, but again, I'm not saying that's in stone. I'm saying that's my rumor mill because I haven't confirmed it or anything like that. But yeah, Near Mint's going for $4, so this is kind of like a controversial one. This would honestly be a really good one for cameo or first appearance. If you look at the app, the Key Collector app, they do have like a preview of the page, which is really really nice. To me, it's a first appearance. If that tells you anything, if you've seen any of my cameo or first appearance videos, to me it's a first appearance. But definitely go look at it and stuff like that. And since it's May, I may do like a special Star Wars version of that show because I think doing her appearance, since she may be casted, along with like the very controversial Ezra Bridger, Hera, Sabine Wren, like all those characters and stuff like that, that might be a good one to tie it, pair up with it. So yeah, that's my alternative. I think that's a good price point right there at $4. So there you go. There you have it. Oh, don't want to skip ahead. Don't want to skip ahead. Not yet. Let's see. In the chat, I know we had some people doing. Yes, I agree. Phil's doing some amazing work. Bangers. Yes. Phil's the man. Awesome. Yes, absolutely. Did anyone ask for more Rey? At this point in time, I don't know that it matters what anybody asks as far as what Star Wars goes. I kind of feel like they're pulling at straws on some of that stuff. So, but yeah, I haven't watched The Last Jedi or the one prior or after that. I watched Force Awakens. I liked it, but I never continued for whatever reason. So on to number 9, we've got Star Wars Heir to the Empire, number 1. This has been on the list and has had a lot of traction because people are excited about Thrawn coming. And I believe his name was mentioned in the Ahsoka trailer. I can't remember if he was seen or not. Regardless, he's rumored to be in that TV show. Near Mint's going for $168 right now, this being his first appearance. My alternative to this is Star Wars Thrawn number 1. This is like an origin story along with it being like first solo title. So yeah, it's even got another first appearance of a guy I don't know in here. So, but this being on the low end, I kind of think I was surprised to see that, honestly. Near Mint's going for $39. I think that's fairly, I mean, it's more than half. And I think if you're a Thrawn fan, that'd be a nice book to have, honestly. So other cool variants to look for too. So yeah. All right, back to the list. Check out the chat. Feel blessed you didn't. That's funny. Let's see. Ray. Nobody likes Ray. Let's see. My LCS has that Thrawn looking about getting it $30. Yeah, that's about where it's at. All right. Here we go. I don't understand why this one's on the list. Action Comics 1051. This one, I mean, I know a lot of people like into Action Comics right now. Everybody is loving the Superman stories and stuff like that. But the only other thing I could find is that the twins, the super twins or whatever, they get their costumes. That was the big deal, the big hoorah. So I'm not sure. I don't know. It's kind of odd. Near Mint's going for $23. So maybe is there something else that's going on that I don't know about that I'm oblivious to? I mean, I'm more than open to be educated as to what's going on here. What I chose was this one right here. What? That book right there. Action Comics 1038. This is my alternative right here. This is the first appearance of those twins from what I gather. So it's a really cool cover on top of that. It does have an uptick right here, but I mean, still, Near Mint's going for $5. I think if you can get for $5, it's a pretty good buy. More than likely, you can find this at your LCS as well. So maybe go check it out there. This is a book that's not quite 2 years old, maybe a year and a half, getting close to a year and a half. So yeah, maybe you can find it in the back bin somewhere. That'd be cool. But that's what I got as far as that goes. Twins in costume. Okay, exactly. What's going on, Manny the Hobgoblin Collector? Appreciate you coming by. Everybody, do him a favor and go check him out on YouTube and Instagram. Awesome guy, putting out some awesome stuff. Somehow, Ray is returning. Yeah, she is. Apparently, she is. Oh, we're all gonna suffer for it. That's great. Dan Moore, maybe they had a second print real fast, so it sold. Yeah, I mean it's sold really well for whatever reason. And that's why the second print. We'll see that on other books as we go through here. But yeah, I don't get it. Thank you, Trev. Thank you. Yeah, it's a lot more DC today. A lot more DC. So, which is nice. It's good. It's good turnout. Here we go with another DC book. We got some George Perez cover goodness right here. Infinite Crisis number 5. This being the first appearance of Jaime Reyes as the Blue Beetle. Did I just totally mess that up? Probably so. Anyways, so yeah, this is when he actually becomes the Blue Beetle. This cover right here is more popular because it's his first cover appearance then as the Blue Beetle. And this being the second print, which is just a black and white version of this one. Be careful when you're picking these up because they're not like they're semi cardstock like covers. So when you see creases and stuff like that, like be wary of thinking, it's going to be a press job to get the stuff out. Needless to say, Near Mint's going for $21. This is all because of that Blue Beetle trailer that's slapping everybody. So my pick for this was Booster Gold number 10. I think this is a nice back bin issue you could pick up. This is like, can't remember what Booster Gold it was. I want to say it was number 5, but I could be wrong, so look it up. But this, I think, is revealed that a future version of the Blue Beetle has come back and reveals himself, and he is the Black Beetle. and so that's a big, arch nemesis of the Blue Beetle. And so, like most superhero, we were talking about on the podcast last night. Like most superhero movies, your first movie out is like you're gonna fight your exact opposite, which is like Iron Man was Ironmonger and stuff like that. So the possibility of him fighting a Black Beetle would be really high, or maybe even getting that as a sting or something like that. And needless to say, I would, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw something about a Black Beetle. This has got, it says it's on a duct tape, but not really. So near mints, let's see, very fine right here. So I put it as if I was to, I would guesstimate a near mint would be around $5 is what I'm guesstimating. So yeah, take a look at that, see if you like that. If you're into the Blue Beetle thing, if you're hyped about the Blue Beetle, because there's not like a lot of Jaime Reyes stuff, and a lot of it's on the list right now because there's just not a whole lot there, to like grab at and check out. So, let's see. Let's go back to the chat. See what's going on. Hey, my honey made it. Hey, honey. Love you bunches. One shot comments. What's going on, homie? Thank y'all for coming out. Appreciate y'all. Go check out their IG. They've been posting some awesome books on their wall, so go show them some love. One shot. Baker, sweet. What was it? I'm sure you'll find it in that 50 cent bin. Booster Gold 10. That's a cool cover. Need to see Deadpool and X-Force in that pose on a, yeah, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Infinite Crisis, number 3, coming in at number 6. This is the first appearance of Jaime Reyes. I'm honestly a little surprised that like the first appearance of a character doesn't go for more than the first appearance of that character as carrying on or whatever. Like I would think, the first appearance of character would be really big and really up there, but it's like half the price, it looks like. Anyways, near mint score for $17. Like I said, it's the first appearance of Jaime Reyes in comic book form. Be on the lookout for these books right here. They're kind of less popular, or at least I've noticed them to be less popular, because like it's just an odd cover. It's a pretty cool cover with Wonder Woman, but it's just, I don't know, it's not, yeah, it's just an odd cover. So whoops, went too far. Black and white second print again. This is a Jim Lee cover right here. This is the George Perez. So those would be nice to get with that George Perez label, I would think. Anyways, that's not my alternative. This is my alternative. Blue Beetle Graduation Day number 2. Okay, this is a very like new series right here. And what I want to like mention is that I love what DC is doing recently with their trailers. So, like, if you pay attention and you wait till the very end of the trailer, not only are you going to get like a drop date and stuff like that, like normal, but DC recently has also been putting up like 3 books or 3 titles to sit there and read to actually catch up and know kind of like where the story's coming from, or like just to get acquainted to the character, which I think is super awesome. So like for the Flash movie that's coming out, Flashpoint was one of the ones that was mentioned to go check out. I can't remember what the other 2 were. On the Blue Beetle trailer, though, at the very end of it, it's Blue Beetle, which is the Jaime Reyes title, Blue Beetle. It's this Graduation Day title, which is brand freaking new. And it's also the Infinite Crisis storyline, which is where he got his first appearance and his first as the Blue Beetle, which we've been going over. This right here, I believe this is a first cover appearance of the Gold Beetle, if I'm not mistaken. And then this is also the like first appearance of Victoria Cord, which is Ted Kord's sister. Victoria Cord is being played by Sandra, oh, what's her name? Sordan? I can't remember. I'm horrible at names. Anyways, Victoria Cord's gonna be in the movie. She's we believe she's gonna be the villain in the movie. So this is her first appearance. Very Fine's going for $3. I mean, this book just came out here this past December. So you probably can find this in the back bins as well. Really cool 1 in 25 right here. Design variant, I believe, of the Gold Beetle. Um, is that right? No, the Yellow Beetle. I apologize. Yellow Beetle, not gold, yellow. Anyways, near mint's going for $5. So I just thought this was really cool, and I mean, they're specifically mentioning it on the trailer, like, "Hey, check out this storyline," and I want to say the storyline also like brings to light other colored beetles as well, like as the story goes on. So be on the lookout for those. Like I said, probably in back bins right now. What we got? What we got? I hope Blue Beetle isn't a one and done. I hope not either. Like I mean, especially with what's getting like a Booster Gold TV show, like I think one goes with the other. That's kind of like when all the Blue Beetle stuff was coming out and that book was getting hype. I was like, hey, y'all probably want to look at the Booster Gold one because uh where there's Blue Beetle, there's more than likely a Booster Gold. And on top of that, like James Gunn likes to take people over from like other works and kind of do like a Adam Sandler thing. I think it would be super cool. Like I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, Nathan Fillion for Booster Gold," and I think that's a good pull, honestly. But I also think that Chris Pratt for Booster Gold is a really good pull as well. So I'm kind of either way on that. I hope they channel Guyver with Blue Beetle movie minus overall cheesy stuff. Okay, I'm not sure what Guyver is. I'm lost on that. I'm gonna be honest. The trailer gave me like Miami Vice horror movie vibes for like the first part of it. Like when he's sitting there like getting um like the scarabs taking him over. I was like, oh my goodness, this is this is scary looking. Graduation day cover reminds me of Power. Yes, it does. Yes, I totally agree with that. Totally agree with that. Reminds me of Power Rangers, Norman Osborn. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all killing it. All right. So coming in at number 5, we've got Spider Boy. This is the amalgam version, though. This is from the 90s, 96 is what it says. This is not the Spider Boy that everybody's going crazy over right now. Yeah, this is an amalgamation of Superboy and Spider Man, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, yeah. Um, I got nothing for this, y'all. I'll be honest with you. I got nothing. Fines for $3. I mean, if I see like if I'm digging through the back bins and I sit there and I find like a decent copy of any of these amalgam one shots, I usually grab them anyways just because I think they're fun. Like especially I'm looking for I found it last night actually, but the Doctor Strange Fate. I just think it's a really cool cover and stuff like that. But I don't yeah, I don't know. This is all because of that whole Spider Boy hype is the only reason this is on here. That's it. Did nobody care about this book before that or any of those other amalgamations? So yeah, no alternative for that one. Sorry guys. Um, I think somebody popped in the chat. Yo, S Vaughn 82, what is going on, homie, bro? What's up, 22? What's going on, man? Thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with us. Appreciate you. Everybody, S Vaughn has got an awesome YouTube channel and Instagram. You should definitely go check him out. He's dropping shorts like crazy. He is killing it on the action figure game, and he's having some killer guests on his Monday night show. So definitely go show him some love and support. All right, back to the list. We have got Blue Beetle #1 coming in at number 3. No. I'm sorry, I skipped over one. Infinite Crisis #5 coming in at number 4. This is the Jim Lee cover, if I'm not mistaken, with Hami as the Blue Beetle on the cover. That's why this is one of the more popular ones. Near Mint's going for $68. Of course, we've still got George Perez goodness on the B covers, and then black and white George Perez on the second prints. So yeah. Again, just because of the Blue Beetle trailer and stuff like that, this being a really key book and their first cover appearance as well. My pick for this is Crisis on Infinite Earths #1. I can't remember if I've had this one on the list before or not. I'm pretty sure I have. But I just can't remember. It's a really cool wraparound cover, as you can see here, which I like that Cover Price does this and shows like everything. The significance of this book is that It is the first DC appearance of Ted Cord in like the DC like continuity and stuff like that. So what happened was is that like DC Comics picked up Charlton characters, like they acquired them. That's including Shazam, Peacemaker, The Question, Blue Beetle, characters like that. And so they use Crisis to bring in several of those characters. Um, and this one being Ted Core. So in the trailer, you see in the background towards the very end, you see costumes for Dan Garrett, the original Blue Beetle, and then Ted Cord, the second one. I would not be surprised, especially with Victoria Cord being in this, that we didn't have like a stinger for Ted Cord or something along those lines. Like it just, and especially the bug, the vehicle that Ted Cord uses to travel around to be the Blue Beetle, like that's in the trailer as well. So there's a lot of connections with Ted Cord in here. And like Dan Garrett and Ted Cord are golden age characters. Like, so finding their stuff and finding their keys, like that's gonna be like this is probably gonna be one of the books that pops or whatever. I would think if there was any kind of mention or any kind of like if we saw Ted Cord at all. So, anyways, on top of it just being a Crisis on Infinite Earth book, like I don't know, I just think this is a solid book to pick up. Again, I'm not telling you to buy anything. This is just me going off of what I think's cool, nice to have in the PC regardless. So there were no recent sales as far as near mints go. You can kind of see it's all over the board, and people are just now starting to kind of pick it back up. My guesstimate would be this is probably like a $20 to $25 book near mint. So compared to this right now, that's $68. I think it's a better buy, anyways. If I was like looking to spend money, so that's just me though. Let's go into the chats because I know I saw somebody come in. I know I did. Guyver is an anime. Okay, that's why I was oblivious. I'm sorry. I don't know anime. I'm sorry. I know I've disrespected somebody, but I don't. I ain't knocking it or nothing like that. Not throwing shade. I just don't. Shop for Comics. What's going on, homie? Everybody, please go show Shop for Comics on YouTube and Instagram some love. He is doing some awesome work with the Shopverse. I got the privilege to become Remy LeBeau. So yeah, definitely go check that out. It's awesome. It's super dope, super cool. So go show him some love. Everybody's saying, hey. Love question on the Justice League card. I didn't even know he was on there. I gotta go see which one. Was it the like 90s, like the Unlimited and all that, or was it on something else? Did an amazing trade with Brian, thankfully before the crisis. That's funny. I don't know if they're gonna take off anytime soon, but I'm just saying. You never know. This list is crazy. Blue Beetle number 1. This is the first solo title for Jaime Reyes as the Blue Beetle. So yeah, of course this is gonna pop off when the character comes around. It's always the first appearance, the first cover, the first solo. Those are the 3 big things. Near Mint's going for $22 right now. This was another book that I tried a while back saying, hey, this might be something to look for, and I've been looking for it in the bins, honestly. My vote for this, which did I just delete what I was going to vote for? I did, didn't I? Oh, crap. Okay, let's just do this on the fly then since I deleted it. It'll be all right. Blue Beetle, number 12. Not paying attention. Specifically this cover right here. This is from that first volume as well. This is, as it says right here, the first appearance of the Reach. The Reach is an alien, well, whatever. Alien. It's an alien. I can't even think. I believe they're the aliens that are responsible for making the Scarab. Me and Richard were talking about it. Me, Richard, and Jeremy were talking about it last night on the podcast, and that he was bringing that up. That like the Reach is a race of aliens. That's it. A race of aliens that were responsible for either making the Scarab or bringing it to Earth, one or the other, or both. And so, maybe they go into that is like, going ahead and outing the Reach in this movie. And maybe that's a stinger or something along those lines, especially since we're getting a Green Lantern TV series. I know they say it's going to be terrestrial based, but in my opinion, terrestrial based doesn't necessarily mean Earth based. Like, they could, I would love to see it as like an Obi-Wan Kenobi series where, like, no, they're not flying around in space and fighting people in space or anything like that, but like they're hopping from planet to planet chasing, whatever it is they're chasing. That would be super cool. Fines going for $2. Let's see, very fines for $3. So I'm thinking this is probably like a $5 book in Near Mint. Again, you can probably find this in the back bins. I wouldn't be surprised. So yeah, I think Trev's laughing at me, y'all. Rightfully so, if he is. Let's see. Kenneth Bird, what's going on, homie? Thanks for coming out, showing some love and support. Everybody, please go show Kenneth some love and support over on IG. Got an awesome little channel over there. So yeah. Let's see. Yeah, see, I told y'all. Trev was laughing at me. Oh no, he's laughing at Brian. That's where the book went. Interplanetary mystery. Yeah, something like that. True crime in space. All right. Back to this list. Now we're starting to get into why the why, honestly, why. Spider-Man number 7. I believe this is the A cover, the Mark Bagley cover. This is the first appearance of Spider-Boy that everybody's going ham over for whatever reason, even though what's his name was Dan Slott freaking came out however long back and was like, yo, you might want to grab that to be announced artist cover because we did something and it's at press now. Trying to give everybody a heads up. Near Mint's going for a $19. Even the Alex Ross stuff is going up, which is already amazing artwork. $19 for this, y'all, and he's not even on the cover. Like, it's silly. It's silly, in my opinion. It's silly. My alternative is this. Spider-Girl number 1. It is on an uptick, so be aware of that. But, Very Fine's going for $14. Near Mint's going for 19. Like, this, we just, you're going to sit there and pay 20 something dollars at 20 or 19. Yeah, same price. Same freaking price. And like, this book right here is the first solo outing of Spider-Girl Mayday Parker. Like, and we got a Mayday Parker in the Across the Spider-Verse trailer. So I don't know. That just seems like it has more legs to me than Spider-Roy that just came on the scene. I know everybody's looking for that next Miles Morales or Tucson or whatever, but like Tosin. But I'm just, y'all, it kills me, y'all. It kills me. So yeah, I'm not, like, again, I don't tell you to buy things, but I'm just saying, like, kind of look at what's going on. And $19. And this is on an uptick because of that trailer. So even giving this a little bit of time, that's going to go down, and then you're going to be paying probably less than that. So, and then so the next book up, of course, is the one where he's on the cover. Spider-Boy's on the cover. Amazing, or Spider-Man number 7. This is the secret Humberto variant. This is the one that Dan Slott was talking about. And Near Mint's going for $44. Like, my point with some of these alternatives is to sit there and show you, like, it's kind of silly. It's silly because, do y'all remember this book right here? This is Amazing Spider-Man. What was that, number 17? Yes. This is a 1 in 25. The first appearance of Rec Rap. He's on the cover on the 1 in 25. And like, uptick, even with the uptick, Very Fines are at $8. Near Mints, I think, Near Mints are still going for $23, which, should be around $25 book or whatever the fake case is. But like, these books don't necessarily really hold their value. Like, this is on an uptick, and it's still below what normally a 1 in 25 goes for. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I mean, of course, if you like the characters and stuff like that, like do your thing. But for me, if I was to sit there and look for something to buy, I'd probably look at this book right here. This is Web of Spider-Man. I think this is a really, really cool book. This is like the first Spider Hulk or whatever. Something weird, something odd. Really cool cover. I really dig the cover. Fine's going for 15, but near mints are sitting around 18, $20. So still way less than this right here. You're getting the same kind of like characters being introduced. He's on the cover kind of thing. Like, and this is even on like a down tick. And it's still this much. So I don't know. That's just where I sit at. It's what I think. Not that it means anything at all. Justice League Unlimited show. Awesome. I'd check that out. I am subbed, unfortunately, but I like the A cover. Oh, I'm subbed, fortunately, and I like the A cover. Yeah. What's up, guys? What's going on, Southpaw Brad? Thank you so much for coming out. Appreciate you, everybody. Southpaw Brad's got an awesome YouTube channel. You should definitely go check him out. Go show him some love. Marvel got people chasing shiny objects like fish chase. Yeah. Well, and so like I think another thing too is that like every creator is trying to get their limelight. You know what I mean? Like everybody's looking for that next Spider-Gwen. Everybody's looking for that next Miles, something that the people sit there and grab a hold of and like just cherish, because that's how like they make their money. You know what I mean? Like drawing and stuff like that. I'm sure they make, a living and whatnot like that. But it's not until they actually like make a character and then they have the rights to that character that like then they start making money. So like I get it, but at the same time, like us as fans, kind of like I feel like sometimes we just gotta sit back and just kind of like weigh things out and actually take a minute. So that's just my opinion though. That is the top 10 alternatives. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope I had some interesting picks for y'all to mull over, think about. Last Thursday, I dropped my camera does not want to focus. Last Thursday, I dropped a Carl Childress story time, and I did the Death of Superman. So hope y'all have gotten a chance to check that out. It was fun to do. I also, this past Sunday, which by the way, happy Easter to everybody out there. I dropped a tag challenge video. It was top 5 key books in my collection. So if you haven't already, go give that a check. Go give that a look. Comically Comics Podcast today just dropped the Shazam Fury of the Gods review. Spoiler alert, I loved it. I thought it's a great movie. Unfortunately, it's already out on digital. So if you haven't seen it, then you can watch it in the luxury of your home. You can rent it from home and check it out that way. That doesn't spell really good for the movie, but I really enjoyed it. Go check out the podcast to see what the other guys thought of it as well. Last night we recorded reviews on trailers. So Blue Beetle, Across the Spider-Verse, and another Marvel one, Secret Invasion. So we did those. So that'll drop the next Monday. For everybody out there who wants to like read along with us and stuff like that, this coming Sunday we're going to be reviewing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin. So that the podcast for that will drop not this coming Monday, but the very next Monday. So you got 2 weeks now to read The Last Ronin and then enjoy the podcast as we review it and stuff like that. Outside of that, there's lists of people that are going through milestones and things like that in the description. So go check those people out, go show them some love. And I think that's it. So yeah, be sure to go check out TM Nerdy and Geek Out with Roscoe over on, I think it's Geek Out with Roscoe's channel, where they're doing Between the Lines. So go show them some love. And with all that being said, thank y'all so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. You can find me on Instagram and eBay at 22_comics. You can also find me on a podcast called Comically Comics. Once again, thank y'all so much for watching. And as always, y'all have a good one.